Hi, I'm Dennis.
And I'm Kimberly. Hey, welcome to Activated Between Adventures, coming at you every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
In this episode, we are going to be traveling through Vermont and Massachusetts with one afternoon in Rhode Island and a sneaky night in New Hampshire. I've got a fairy garden. We're building a fairy garden for you this week. Actually for my sons. I left it at my son's house. And we are going to be going to the unpronounceable gorge.
Right, the unpronounceable gorge in Vermont. And stop in the Berkshires for one night in Massachusetts before going to Vermont.
Yes, so enjoy the video and we'll catch you on the flip side. Good morning from Dedham, Massachusetts. Make my fairy garden. These are the rocks I got in North Carolina.
This is our son's house. So, when do you know you're done? You run out of rocks?
No, it's just a moment that you feel.
Just a moment you feel.
Yeah, it tells you.
So far, the rocks have not spoken. Stay tuned.
You just can't hear them. Doesn't mean they're not talking.
Pick me next, pick me next.
The fairies are telling me where they want me to go.
Is the masterpiece complete?
It feels like it. I like it.
Me too.
Good morning from Worcester, Massachusetts.
RVing, Massachusetts. This has to be the most unusual ATM I've ever seen. And today our destination was North Adams, Massachusetts. Colorful town in the Berkshires where the churches like to have steeple contests.
You're cute.
We made it to Vermont.
Good morning, Lebanon, New Hampshire. So there's this miniature golf course right behind where we parked last night, and there's nothing to stop me from walking around on it. And I found a ball and club. So I'm having a little fun this morning. We are at our first stop in Vermont, and I believe this is the first time I've actually ever set foot in Vermont. We've driven through a couple of times.
I think you're right.
I do believe this is the first time we've ever actually gotten out of the RV and been
Vermonted.
in Vermont. We're about to go on a hike to Queech Gorge. Queech Gorge. I am not from Vermont. I do not know how you
Must
say
be
it.
Queechy.
Queech.
I don't know, something like that.
So far we've been walking next to a fence on our left, and pretty much a road on our right, and we can hear the water, but we haven't seen it yet.
It's a very scenic fence, though.
It's a beautiful fence. There's a fence between us and it. It's a very short walk. I'm kind of feeling underwhelmed. It's pretty.
Well, we can go down the other way, too.
We are now making our way to the bottom of the gorge, and I have to say I like this half of the trail a lot better. It's going to be a challenge going back up, though, because it was all downhill on the way to this point. Good morning, Rutland, Vermont. Good afternoon from Stockbridge, Vermont.
Good evening. We are back in Rutland, Vermont, home of a Halloween parade that was the setting for the first crossover story between Marvel and DC Comics in 1973. Join us for Activated Adventures every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
Right, in addition to the Between Adventures, which come at you on Wednesdays at 3 o'clock? 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock! Wednesdays at 6 are the Between Adventures. We have the Activated Adventures. Like last week, we took a train and a boat in Burlington, Vermont. That's up on the channel right now. Coming up this Saturday, we will be having what you saw a little bit of in this video, the Museum of Modern Art in Massachusetts.
Cool.
We're going to be
museum.
sending that to you this Saturday, show you some around there. It was an incredible art experience. So we hope you enjoy that. That will be, I'm editing it right now, and it's going to be coming at you Saturday.
So be sure and subscribe, ring the little bell,
Yes.
leave us comments. Just
You don't ring the bell, you tap the bell.
Tap the bell.
And then you get notified about new videos coming out. So that way you don't miss it.
I like to speak metaphorically. You ring the bell,
Yeah.
you
okay.
drop messages at our feet,
The messages are
down below.
Yes. Leave your
Put the
comments.
messages in the basement.
Put your comments down there. We will read them and get back to you. And also want to point out, if you are interested in supporting this channel, Activated Adventures and Activated Story Theater, there is a Patreon for that. And the Patreon, your support, we give you perks. So
You get to support us. Carry us on your shoulder.
we would appreciate your support, definitely. Not only are you supporting the Activated Adventures channel and bringing you more videos like this one, but you also get to support the Activated Story Theater,
Right.
which is bringing theater to children all across the United States. So we really appreciate your support on that channel, or on Patreon page. We'll put a link to that in the description below. And there are perks, like I said. For example, we can send you a postcard every month if you sign up on our Patreon.
You are a VIP.
Yes, so thank you for your support. We appreciate it, and we will see you. Stay activated. 3 o'clock on Wednesday. No, you're right. The 6. Okay.
Are we taping this?
Yes, we are.
Hey George, can you?
Let me fix your collar. Okay.
Outtake roll.
All right, cutting that part.